The saying goes, love can make a person do very strange things. Things that wouldn't be normally done for anybody else. A love letter filled with words of passion and care. A visit halfway across the globe just to be next to the one you love. Living with them, and even birthing a creation in a place you call home. What most people forget is that fear can cause a person to do many strange things. Things that they wouldn't normally do when it comes to a loved one. A letter filled with passion but concern, traveling halfway across the globe just to see if the rumors are true. Are they still alive? And even following up on the words that your lover spoke in their letter for you, that they are ready to become one and to birth a creation in a place you once called home. In the coastal nation of Livber, in the northwest corner of Gaia, stands a proud, tall, and long-forgotten home. Rooted in the cliffs overlooking one of the many seas this nation is surrounded by, one can easily hear the waves crashing against its dark, sandy shores. You stand there, facing what used to be your home 5 years ago. The letter sent to you beckoned you back, promising to see your love once again. But the thing is, she was dead, right? Livber Smoke and Mirrors is an interactive psychological horror story shaped by your choices, one steeped in love, obsession, and madness. Every decision you make, every step you take, will pull you deeper into your own personal insanity. While the official release date is October 28th, 2025, it is possible for you to play a little portion of the game through their free demo, which contains the first act of this ever-maddening story. However, this world of Gaia and this North-West Nation of Livber has so much more to offer than just this story. There are many tales to be told, and some of them I can read to you. Through the InEv Games newsletter, I and others who have subscribed to their mailing list were not only given updates on their game, but also little gifts, which are short stories that encompass the world of Gaia and Livber in particular. I will be reading some of these short stories to you for your enjoyment. But if you want to see these stories yourself, not only read them and follow along with me, but to also see the beautiful artwork that is connected to it, I highly recommend also subscribing to the InEv Games mailing list, which can be found on their website, which I will link in the description below. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, and join me on this little adventure of the Livber Story Collection. Livber Story Collection number 7, The Snitch. Rain lashes down in fury. Livber's forever wet soil choke in mud. 2 pairs of heavy-soled boots squelch through the mire, their metallic echoes blending with the clink of gleaming armor. They follow the path to the cliff house. Ahead of the armored, winged figures strides a man with golden hair slogging. The denunciation letter in his hand grows sodden in the rain. When the door swings open with the familiar creak, the aroma of scorched herbs drifts out. Water streams off the gold-haired man, pooling beneath the floorboards in a small, dark pond. As soon as Lilith lays eyes on him, her face lights up with childlike delight. All ritual and ceremony fall away. She sees only him. Love, you're late. For a moment I feared you wouldn't come. Come. Arms spread wide. Lilith moves to throw herself into his embrace. He raises his hand, palm at her chest as though touching blazing coals. Her smile stiffens. Her crimson hair slips over her nightgown of the same hue. Confusion ripples through her joy. He does not lower his hand. His trembling finger points at her lips, dry as ancient bones. There she is. Lilith freezes. At that moment, the boots thunder in, splintering wood floor. 2 guards with white wings advance, their silver armor blood orange by the single candle on the table. Their faces vanish beneath helmet shadows. Without a word, one slides the ornate hilt of his sword into Lilith's belly. She collapses to her knees, gasping. Agony twists her features, tears of shock and betrayal filling her eyes. One shining knight nods to the other. Unauthorized alchemy. It may have turned cancerous. They lift her in their arms. Her knees scrape the floor with a sickening grind as they drag her to the door. At the doorway, where shelter ends and rain begins, Lilith summons one last effort. She twists to look at him. In that brief instant, their eyes lock. Her gaze holds pure, pitch-black rage and a heart-shredding regret, with still a spark of hope. Outside, the Porf coach cart waits with iron bars. Rain pelts them both. A short distance off, the golden-haired man hesitates to meet her eyes. Lilith's voice cuts through the gale, one final plea. Help me, my love. But the Porfs spur. The wheels turn the mud, swallowing Lilith's scream. The cart slips into the night, pulled towards a distant, cold sea. He turns his gaze towards the house. On the table, Lilith's prepared meal sits on porcelain plates, fine cuts of meats untouched. The lone candle flickers in the drafty doorway, and where Lilith fell, dragged and abandoned, a pool of black, muddy blood seeps into the floorboards. Once again, these stories are being sent to those who have subscribed to the InEv Games mailing list. If you want to join me in the eager anticipation for the release of Livber Smoke and Mirrors, as well as follow along with my readings of these short stories, remember to sign up for their newsletter. which will be available in the description below, and wishlist the game Livber Smoke and Mirrors, which will come out in full on October 28th, 2025. Have a lovely night, my lovely starlights.